Hi everyone, Bert Semp here, and we're out here with representatives from Toys for Tots, 2 United States Marines, and also Amy Yates and members of the Texas Jeep Brats out here celebrating the Christmas season and spreading holiday cheer. Amy, what are we doing out here this evening?
Well, we are decided to give back to the community. We actually won $1,000 in the last parade that we did, and we as a group decided that we wanted to give back.
And there are toys in all 9 of these Jeeps, correct?
Yes, sir.
That's a lot of toys.
It's a lot of toys.
Feels good to spread some holiday cheer?
Yes, of course.
Very cool. And gentlemen, just a quick question. How does it feel to know that the community is out here spreading cheer to so many kids across the area?
It's great. Everything's going to go for a good cause. Hopefully getting a lot of toys today, and then should be handing them out pretty soon.
All right, very cool. A lot of toys. Toys for Tots, U.S. Marine Corps, Texas Jeep Brats out here spreading holiday cheer.
Fox West Texas invites you to celebrate with us and kick off the holiday season from downtown Abilene. The Arcacontinental Coca-Cola Southwest Beverage Christmas Lights Parade starts now with your hosts, Bert Sempier and Pete Garcia.
Welcome into the 36th annual Christmas Lights Parade. I'm Bert Sempier, and you all know the myth, the man, the legend, Pete the Heat Garcia. We are back for a second straight year. Pete, great to be with you again.
It is great. I was telling you off the air, I guess we did a good enough job last year. They asked us back, so here we are.
Hey, happy to be here.
Yeah, and a new spot this year, too, which I'm excited about, right in front of City Hall. So.
Yes, and
great.
More on that in just a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
We do want to turn things over to one of our teammates that's here, reporter Sean Humphrey. Sean, take it away.
Well, hey everyone, sorry to interrupt, and thank you Bert and Pete, and thank you for having me to join you all. I'm excited here for the Christmas Lights Parade. The excitement's been in the air for a few hours, and we've been out here. The air's been getting lower, the temperature's been getting lower. We've got our Toys for Tots drive going on here, and we'll give you updates throughout the night as for how many toys we've gotten. I'm not going to count them by hand, but hey, I'm going to give it back to Bert and Pete because those are the guys you want to hear from as the parade gets going, and you want to see more of that. So guys, back to you. Thank you again.
All right, thank you very much, Sean. And there are a few different sponsors that make this night all possible. That includes our title sponsor, Arcacontinental Coca-Cola Southwest Beverage, and additional sponsors include Avana Bank, Vital Care, Service Master, Taylor Telecom, Fat Matt, Walmart, and the Home Depot. Thank you also to ASCO for the lights and the lift. Thank you to City Hall for partnering with Fox West Texas to make this all possible. And we saw the police department go by just a little while ago,
yes,
meaning that the Christmas Lights Parade is here, the 36th annual parade.
That's right. Following the police, of course, the Abilene High School AFJROTC, they are making their way through as well.
Yes, and also Big Brothers, Big Sisters are here. They're empowering children to reach their full potential through life-changing one-to-one mentoring.
Coca-Cola Southwest Beverage is the parade sponsor, and it's been for almost 10 years, Bert. That's crazy. Coca-Cola Southwest Beverage is one of the largest Coca-Cola bottlers in the U.S., and they've been in the Abilene community for 117 years, and they've been employing about 337 associates locally, and it's manufacturing and distribution centers here, so that's great.
That is great. A lot of employees, more jobs.
That's right, that's right.
We also need to say thank you to Avana Bank. Their mission is to provide you with the best banking experience possible, and we all know how frustrating banking can be at times, but Avana, their goal is to help make your life a little bit easier. They offer personalized service, a full line of banking products, as well as mobile, internet, and telephone banking products designed to give you 24/7 access to your accounts. They are another one of our parade sponsors, as was mentioned. And in cooperation with Avana Bank, we have Plugged Marketing, working for small businesses, helping them build strategic relationships for a sustainable future. Behind Plugged Marketing is B&C Cleaning. Home Helpers, Home Care of Abilene, they're making your life easier by delivering exceptional in-home care to any individual wherever they call home. And following Home Helpers we'll see tonight is Home Care of Abilene, which is in downtown and offers great dance and fitness.
Now, Forticare is now Vital Care Urgent Care, and they are here for all your urgent care needs, treating from COVID, flu, strep to minor injury care. You can learn about them at vitalcare.com, and they are also a parade sponsor this year.
Very good, and as you can see right there, Service Master by 8-Town High Tech. Service Master is another one of our parade sponsors. They have spent more than 6 decades providing swift and efficient residential and commercial restoration services.
Up next is Taylor Telephone Cooperative Incorporated. They're rolling up now. They were established in 1951 as a telephone company, but now Taylor Telecom and doing business as a fiber internet and telephone company. They are a sponsor also of the parade this year. Welcome them in.
And welcome to everyone here. Another great crowd. We know tens of thousands of people show up every year, and it's great to see so many people ringing in the holiday season.
Walmart, yes, Walmart has been operating in Abilene since about 1983, and they've been saving people money so they can live better, and they are also another parade sponsor here.
Gotta love all the organizations that come out to help make sure that this parade goes off each and every
That's
year.
right, that's right.
And now in its 36th year to boot.
Looks like they got a good little crowd that followed them through here.
Oh, absolutely.
It's all happening downtown Abilene tonight. Christmas parade happening here. Glad to be a part of all the fun, and like you said, there's so many people out here enjoying all the festivities.
Yes, there are, and we're just two of those people that are out here enjoying the festivities. You have people of all ages from all over the big country that have made it a point to come out to the Key City and witness this great Christmas parade.
All righty, looks like we got Home Depot.
Yes, Home Depot. Everybody knows the Home Depot. They're celebrating 22 years of building community, joy, and holiday magic. They are joining us as a parade sponsor this year. And I also believe it's the Atlanta Falcons owner, Arthur Blank, who owns Home Depot.
All right, well, see, you knew something I didn't know, so. Coming up next, again, somebody I know prayer too well. This is La Voz 93.3 FM, Abilene's community-involved radio station, locally owned and operated by yours truly. And we got PR Mike driving our station unit. We got Rosie in a unit that we have behind it there, courtesy of Aero Mitsubishi. So big shout out to La Voz 93.3 FM.
How long does it take you guys to plan? I'm sure not as long as the city to help set up the parade, but you know, you guys got to go through the motions here and make sure everything's copacetic.
Yeah, for sure. 5 minutes. No, I'm just kidding.
Cool.
Oh, my goodness. All right, so Lawrence Hall Chevrolet is up next.
Yep, that is the black pickup right behind me. Lawrence Hall Abilene is your hometown dealer for Chevy, Cadillac, Buick, GMC trucks, Mazda, and Volkswagen vehicles. Riding along with them is Abilene's mayor, Mr. Weldon Hurt. There he goes in the white.
There he goes. There he goes. Coming up next, of course, I already can hear them now. Hardin-Simmons University is making their way up. And the reason I hear them is because I hear that cowboy band. Here comes the Hardin-Simmons University 6 white horses. They're legendary horses. I don't know how much you know about them or don't know, but they've traveled the world. I think they've been to the Macy's Parade. I mean, they're a pretty popular group there.
I would certainly say so.
Yeah.
Great looking horses, too.
Absolutely. Also following up behind them, as we will get to see here shortly as the parade makes its way up, the Hardin-Simmons Cowboy Band. Now, they performed in hundreds of parades, also including the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, Mardi Gras, and the St. Patrick's Day Parade in Ireland. So they've done a lot of traveling.
So have those horses.
Yes, they have. And
what it's like to take a horse overseas.
You know, that's a good question. I don't think I want to be a part of that team. It sounds like it's a big undertaking. If you've never seen the Cowboy Band perform, then I would encourage you to check them out because they do a great job.
All right, we have some very happy kids going by and more parades coming as well. We will get to see, maybe we already did get to see, the American Heritage Girls. American Heritage Girl is a Christ-centered character development organization for girls ages 5 to 18.
Lots of the Cub Scouts and the Girl Scouts coming through. That's great to see. All the kiddos coming together and all the creativity that's been put into these floats as they come through tonight. It's always good to see what all these people dream up when it comes to putting on a parade float, because I'm sure there's a lot of work that goes into it. So
yes, I believe I made the comment last year that I would love to know just how many Christmas lights are part of this parade. Tens of thousands,
yes,
hundreds of thousands.
I know, maybe even close to millions. I don't know.
Maybe next year we'll finally get the count.
Maybe so, maybe so. All righty, let's see here. Coming up, we got to say hello to JP Basita Farms. They've been raising ranch and barrel horses as well as black Angus cattle for over 30 years.
That's a long time.
Yeah, making their way in here.
I am slightly older, as I am ashamed to say that.
Just a little, right?
Just a little. Live in and strive to make it better every single day.
Some of the horses rolling through here, all decked out with their Christmas attire as well.
Yep,
that's good.
The horses leading the pack, some cheerful folks right there. All right, and here we go. In this great piece of American machinery, this mighty military truck, Toys for Tots Detachment 1. As you all know, Toys for Tots is an organization run by Marines to help assisting families in need during Christmas. It was made to give families a Christmas that they deserve.
Such a great organization that does a lot for the children in our community, so we always appreciate the efforts that go into all the work that they do. They start early.
They do start early.
Yeah. Mays Photography making their way through, locally owned, with a studio located in the center of town, followed up by Danny's Auto Clinic. Danny's Auto Clinic is a local automotive repair center that has been in business for 14 years. Great folks over at Danny's. I know those guys. They're great.
And that loud honk that you heard that startled me is none other than the Abilene Fire Department. I like the spinning wheel, as you can see right here.
It almost makes you wonder, was that for the parade? But I think it's a regular part of the machine, but still, it's cool.
It is cool.
It is cool.
Hey, it works for parades and for official business.
Want to give a big thank you to ASCO for providing us with the lights and the lifts and all the things that make all this wonderful broadcast happen every year. They are the equipment sponsor and are a tremendous help each and every year to this broadcast. So a big thanks to them. Yes.
All right, that's from Lowry Classic Cars, an offering to kids from 1 to 92. Lowry Classic Cars says, Merry Christmas to you.
Now, following it up is the Abilene Preservation League. Abilene Preservation League works to preserve agricultural heritage throughout education, advocacy, and preservation of structures right here in the Abilene area. So thanks to them.
All right, and look at this machine right here, the old VW van. And here comes West Texas Heathens and Amber Dragon Meadery. They're celebrating Yule in the Norse traditional way.
That's a nice float.
It is a nice
Looks
float.
good, looks good.
It does look good. Here they come right behind us, some very creative outfits. All right, now let's go back on over to Sean Humphrey. Sean?
There's so many things I haven't seen before. My second year of the Fox West Texas Christmas Lights Parade presented by Coca-Cola, and I'm already having a blast, and we've got more time to keep having a blast, and I'm gonna let you have fun with Bert and Pete, so I'm gonna send it back to you guys, and we'll check you out later.
We also saw the Wiley High School cheer. Here are the Wiley High School varsity and junior varsity cheerleaders. They just went on by. Mascots include the Bulldog Spike and Lady Bulldog Sandy. And last but certainly not least, the Wiley High School varsity bells.
Following up this year, the Wiley High School is the Texas Jeep Brats. It's an all-ladies Jeep group here in Abilene, and it's a family-friendly Jeep group as well. So if you have a Jeep and you want to be a part of all the fun, then maybe you should reach out, right?
Texas Jeep Brats. Those Jeeps are all decked out, Christmas lights all over. The lead one had a Christmas tree on top. Here's the Grinch. Just a whole lot.
Nightmare Before Christmas, it looks like on this one here.
Hey, can't argue that.
Yeah.
Growing organization.
All right, we got somebody making some noise back here.
Yes, and I would bet you that it's the group from Image Elite Cheer.
I believe you're right.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Some of them riding on the flatbed, others walking and waving behind. Is from Beehive Homes of Abilene. It's an assisted living home for the elderly. Very important to take care of those that came before us. And it looks like they have a donation for Toys for Tots as well.
Oh, they're going to drop off a pretty good donation. Let's check this out.
A big box.
At the United States Marines here helping collect all these donations as well.
There we go, and a couple of kids' chairs and a table as well. You love to see it.
All these, you know, we started with like, what, 2 boxes maybe, and now we're up to 6 already, so I think we're in good shape.
And they're filling up fast.
Yeah, for sure.
For trucks.
Coming up on the screen now is the VFW, an organization dedicated to serving and protecting the rights of all veterans.
One thing that I notice about West Texas is that it's a big community in terms of military and veterans.
Absolutely.
And it's really great just to see how everyone really rallies around those who are so brave to defend our freedoms here at home and abroad.
Yes, it's a wonderful organization. Good to see that they do what they do.
Kinderheart's Home Health and Hospice. They provide nursing services to medically fragile children as well as the elderly. That came out a while ago.
Now we got the All-American Mortgage Group. Katie and Chloe are here with their mini pony. The name is very fitting. Hercules is the name of that little guy.
And right before them was the United States-Philippines Friendship Organization. It was founded in 1992. It's a local nonprofit organization to preserve Filipino culture and promote community awareness.
Holland Medical High School coming up now. They opened their doors in 2007, providing certifications to students in healthcare. My daughter was a part of Holland Medical, and they do a great job. Yeah.
And look at these pickup trucks. That's Tommy Wade. He's here with his drag truck turned street rod. Now we're going to go back over to our meteorologist, Chris Nation. Chris, here standing by at the Toys for Tots donations. How's it going?
You know, it's going pretty good. So we're still seeing the toys coming in from the folks that are inside this parade, and it's looking good. We are starting to get some really decent stuff. A lot of really kids are going to be really happy that they're going to have some gifts this year that may not have had gifts. Now, this is one of those times this season you want to give and you want to keep giving. So if you're not giving here, give somewhere. Give to your neighbor, your friends, your family. Give anywhere you can, because that's what this is all about. It's about the spirit of Christmas and the holidays. And these bins are slowly filling up. We're starting to see these gifts come in little by little as the folks are making their way through the parade. But guys, this is what it's all about. We want to make sure that every possible kid in our entire city, our region, does absolutely have a gift at Christmas. That is the key here. I don't want to see one kid anywhere out there at all not have a gift, because there's no reason for that. We can all give, and that's the spirit of this, right? Isn't that why we're all here? So this is going really good. We're still seeing the gifts coming in. I want to see all these bins filled, and guys, it's coming along nicely. I'm going to send it back to you over there. How's the parade going on your end?
Thank you very much, Chris. Pete?
Yeah, the float that we just had come through here, pretty cool, festive little float, got it all lit up there. It's a family-owned tattoo studio called Lino Link. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm going to say either Lino or Lino. We'll go with either one.
Either one.
Yeah, but they're dedicated to revolutionizing the tattoo industry. Now we have the Cooper High School cheerleaders and mascots getting ready to make their way in. The pulse of Cooper High School, the cheerleaders and the mascots definitely do a great job at getting the crowd going. Off in the distance, we can hear the band rolling up as well. The awesome Cooper Band is the spirit of Cooper High School. As they make their way up, I started out at Cooper Cougar, and then my kids went to Abilene High, so I kind of had to do I converted to an Eagle, but
Is that tough?
it was, you know, but they're both local teams. I like to show support to both, you know.
Nothing wrong with showing support to where your kids go to school.
Waiting on that Cooper High School band to roll up on us here. And I tell you what, it's a fantastic band. We've got some wonderful bands from all the schools in the area. They really do a great job. They do some really good performances. They've won lots of great, you know, they've placed in state and done a lot of good work. So a big shout out to the hard work that all the area bands do. But right now we have Cooper High School rolling up now and doing a little Christmas tune for us. Let's take a listen here. Cooper High School Air Force Junior ROTC is also a recipient of the Distinguished Unit Award for 18 consecutive years. So a shout out to the ROTC.
I broke my promise from last year when I said I would.
You are going to sing? Yeah. I always tell everybody I play the artist. I'm not the artist. So
How come you're not singing? Just
I know,
get ready
right?
For holiday time.
Quad C Heating and Cooling is an HVAC company, and they are a sponsor of Cooper High School too. So I want to mention that.
Yes, absolutely. And right here, that boat is from Tyga. Tyga manufactures right here in Abilene and has a family of sales and service dealers in 13 different countries.
Tyga Boats, a very big employer here as well. Masterscapes coming up now. They've been cultivating beauty in Abilene for over 30 years. And I would say they've done a great job with their float, very fitting for what they do.
Oh, we've got Vintage Marketplace. They have 13,000 square feet of home decor.
Accurate Air Solutions is coming up now. They're a company specializing in HVAC, electrical, plumbing, and irrigation. So a big shout out to them. If you need any of their services, they're the team to call. Accurate Air Solutions, as I just mentioned, rolling up now, specializing in HVAC, electrical, plumbing, and irrigation. And also want to make sure to mention as well that Santa Claus is here with them in a 1961 Corvair. I hope I said that right. I'm not a classic car guy. Don't shoot me, but yeah.
Don't worry,
Yeah.
I am not either. And as you can see, there he is.
Yes.
Chris Kringle. The kids are going absolutely crazy for St. Nicholas.
But it's a great car, great vehicle.
It is a cool car.
Yeah.
I wonder if I can rent that.
We should ask.
We should. We could drive it around town.
There you go.
All right. And as you can see, this white van coming up behind Santa Claus is the Kiwanis Club of Abilene. It was established more than a century ago and is known for their annual Pancake Day. I gotta be honest, I could go for some pancakes right now.
I could too, and have you gone to the Pancake Day yet?
Sadly, no.
Okay, well then you need to make sure you do that. It's good stuff.
It's on the calendar, Pete.
There you go. Guardians of the Children also coming up behind us right now. And they're great folks. They're advocates who provide support to abused children and their families. We actually deal with them a lot. They come in and talk on the radio a lot. So they're a good organization. So if you're looking for somebody to support, we would encourage you to visit them. Texas Tech Credit Union is coming up now. They value their members and community by providing exceptional financial services. Texas Tech Credit Union.
And look at these sharp-dressed ladies and boys.
The ballet folclórico del Big Country, Alma de Nuestras Raíces. Ben Ritchie Boys Ranch is coming up now. 42nd annual Chili Super Bowl that benefits their family program. They do that every year.
And we're going to toss it back out along the parade route where Sean Humphrey is. Sean, you're the man.
Well, hey, thanks, Bert. Thanks, Pete. Hey, little bit of a difficulty, but we got it going. It's great to be out here to have a front row seat for this parade. And one of the more interesting things I've seen, or rather heard, is how the music blends together. It wouldn't be the Christmas spirit without the music. And everybody's got Christmas carols going on in all kinds of ways. You had the Cooper Cougar Band marching through the streets. And then you had about 3 or 4 different groups come together with their car stereos blaring, and it's one song and another song and another song. It's hard to keep up with it all. All I know is it's a great time to be full of the Christmas spirit, and there goes more music that way. You see what I'm talking about? And if I keep talking more, you might hear about 5 more songs. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to give it back to Bert and Pete. Back to you guys.
Thank you very much, Sean. And you can see all the Jeeps moving behind Sean. That is our second Jeep group of the evening. It's the Texas Freedom Off-Road Jeep Club. They have members from all over the big country and love to help and serve our community as well. Once again, doing good deeds while driving Jeeps.
That's right. I'm saying Jeeps are a popular thing here. The Jeep clubs here are pretty amazing, and they do a lot of great things for our community, all the organizations. So big shout out to them.
You gotta love to see it.
As they roll through your screen here tonight, they're all decked out. Some of them similarly, some of them really digging the Grinch one. That's you'll see it come up on your screen here in just a second.
Now there it is.
Nice, very
That is
nice.
nice.
It's got
Perfect.
the Grinch brows and everything.
It kind of reminds me a little bit of that dog car.
Now coming up next, they're fixing to make their way onto the screen. There they are now. This is a wonderful group here in town, Team Chip Martial Arts. They've been on, if I remember correctly, it was America's Got Talent, maybe it was. They've been featured on that, and they're just a great group here in town. And it's Team Chip Martial Arts, been a martial arts school for 40 years. And if you didn't know this, they've been participating in the parade for 20 years now.
That is a long time.
Yeah.
And now let's head on over to meteorologist Chris Nation, who has an update about tonight's Toys for Tots Toy Drive. Chris.
Hey guys, so I'm here with Lance Corporal Jennings. So Corporal, tell me kind of what we're doing here. What you doing here?
So I'm here with our boxes, and we're here collecting the toys that is coming down this parade right here.
Okay, and how's it going so far?
It's going pretty good. We've had a little bit from just about everybody. Tables, chairs, toys, just about anything.
And tell me kind of what made you want to be part of this?
Well, I like helping children.
And again, thank you for your service, by the way. We all appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna let you get back to it. You've got toys to collect. Guys, it's going really well, as Corporal was saying. So I think that we just need to keep our focus here. The parade's going great. Everyone's really getting into this spirit of this, and I want these folks to keep bringing their toys that are on the parade. So this is going good, but I want to see every one of these boxes filled. And if you're not part of this, find somewhere you can give this holiday season. That's the spirit here. Everyone should give as much as they can. Let's all come together as a community and really make sure that no kid goes without this Christmas. Guys, we're going to send it back over to you now and kind of update them on the parade, but the drive is going well.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. And as you saw moving behind Chris was representatives from Quality Carpet and Restoration. It's another locally owned business right here in the big country, and they provide quality products and services to everyone throughout the area.
Great folks. And another form of Restoration Church, is coming through here of Abilene.
Nice segue.
They aim to show God's love through reaching out and creating bonds with those in our community.
Hill and Living Resources. They provide care to individuals that are developmentally disabled. And also, following right behind them, Culpeper Creek Farm. It's a sheltered workshop day habilitation for individuals that are developmentally disabled.
On your screen now is the Abilene Christian Schools, accredited pre-K through 12th grade school. And here they are with their marching band, as you can hear in the background. Cheerleaders, dance team, the whole crew here tonight.
once again, it just gets me in the spirit to
right.
move in ways that I can't really do all that well.
Right.
And right behind them, the Abilene Christian University riding team. They're a group of students dedicated to excellence of horsemanship and improvement. And following them is Abilene Christian University's baseball team. So here we are, Bert St. Pierre, Pete the Heat Garcia at the 36th annual Abilene Christmas Lights Parade. We're maybe about halfway through or so, having a great time, and the weather's nice and a large crowd.
You know, it's been great. It really is. The weather is very pleasant. Hopefully everybody got to come out. For those of you that are at home and didn't get to come see it, well, you're missing out on some great weather, but we're glad to be able to bring this to you here on the TV.
Yes, absolutely. And speaking about big trucks,
yeah,
that is a very large one.
Wilson Wrecker Service coming through. 17 trucks in service, serving all of the big country. So a great organization as well, keeping people off the roads, rescuing them, I guess, right? I would say that's an 80-something, but again, I'm not a car guy, so I probably am way off on that. So
I don't know. It looks like it could be from the 80s.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking. But again, I'm not certain. So
we'll never know.
All right. Looks like we might have a little pause here. Again, we want to make sure to mention that, you know, downtown Abilene is where it's all happening. This time, a new location in front of City Hall. And it's always great to see all the people come out. There were some people that are from the Midland area that are with y'all's company that are saying they didn't realize it was as big of a deal as it was. Yeah.
Yeah, and one of the women that we work with, Susan, who helps put this great event on every year, says that it just gets bigger and bigger every year.
It does.
Tens of thousands of people pop out here.
It sure does. Premier Martial Arts coming through now. Their goal is to empower lives through martial arts. Another great organization that really impacts the youth in our community. The Christmas tree, was lit earlier this evening as well. So if you weren't here to be a part of that, be sure to drive downtown at some point in time and check out this massive tree that's well lit and decorated just in time for the holiday season.
It is huge. It is taller than the light posts that you see around downtown.
It's taller than City Hall, it looks like.
It certainly does. Yeah. It certainly does. All right, and these folks that you see up on your screen are with the Texas Department of Criminal Justice Middleton Unit. It was established in 1994, 30 years ago, and of course, they work to serve the community.
Now we got Taylor Electric Cooperative coming through. Taylor Electric is in a bucket truck dressed up as the Taylor Electric Express.
Hey, we have more snow in the Key City. You can see it coming right over Pete's.
It's good. It's. I love it. I love
it. It might reach us.
That's, unfortunately, that's sometimes the closest to snow we get in this area. So.
That's true. I do remember we got some flurries last year.
Yeah, we did. We did.
Cha-cha that, y'all.
All right, and all that funky music that you hear is from Run It Back Classics. They're a sneaker and vintage clothing resale store.
I didn't realize how popular the vintage clothing was and how much money I've probably thrown away not realizing how popular it was. It could resell it.
The 90s are back.
I know, right? Lone Star Power Sports now coming through. In 3 years now, Lone Star Power Sports has expanded in various wakeboard boats. They've got a big selection of cool stuff. If you like to do the outdoor thing, they're great. All righty, we got the Patty Harper Dance Studio coming up now. It's celebrating 59 years of dance excellence here in the Big Country. Patty Harper, very well-known dance studio here in town.
And here we go, this black pickup truck representing Cook Children's Physician Network. They've been serving the Abilene community for over 3 decades.
Some more donations being made here to the Toys for Tots as well. Always a great sight to see. We got the Chaos Fast Pitch softball team now that's rolling up on us here in the bright green shirts. I'm loving it. They're a team in Abilene that started in 2020.
Hey, a new organization?
Yeah.
But a great organization.
Yeah.
And now making their way through, well, behind us now, Exquisite Blends Barbershop. But actually, pardon me, I was misreading. But it is Exquisite Blends Barbershop that just passed right behind us.
Yes. Downtown Abilene is where we are tonight. This is, I would say, as a longtime Abilene resident, the largest parade that we have here in this community. Everybody looks forward to it. It's an exciting time of the year. Officially kicks off the holiday season for the Abilene and Big Country area.
And it grows every year.
It
Sorry
does.
to cut you off.
No, you're good.
And right there down the street from us, you can see the McMurray University Marching Warhawks. They're going to be performing A Joy to the World, so when they do, we'll make sure to open up the nats, as us in the business would say, so you can hear them.
I'd say that was a great job.
That is a great job.
Yeah, it sounded great.
And right behind the marching band is the McMurray University Spirit Squad. And again, Bert St. Pierre with Pete the Heat Garcia, a staple of the Key City. We're also joined tonight by Abilene meteorologist Chris Nation and reporter Sean Humphrey. So we've got this whole parade covered for you. We're bringing you updates on Toys for Tots. Remember, when it comes to Toys for Tots, donations will not be picked up until December 13th. So you have plenty of time to help spread some holiday cheer to kids across the area. Donation boxes are at City Hall.
Boys and Girls Club now coming through. The Boys and Girls Club of the Big Country. Been serving the Big Country since 1958.
The Elda Grace Baking Company. It's actually owned by a retired military family, and it's operated cottage bakery. And more donations going on right now. A lot of people helping out, and you just love to see it because kids should definitely have the opportunity to be able to open up something under the Christmas tree on Christmas Day.
I couldn't agree more, and it's a great program that the United States Marines do, and always grateful to see all the effort that comes into making it all happen. It's good to see.
It is. Some more horses going by.
More horses, and I believe it's May Farms coming through.
That is it. May Farm has been around for 39 years, and they offer field trips, always good for an educational experience for the kids. They also host birthday parties and a petting zoo. Those kids can learn a little bit more about some of the animals that call West Texas home. Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
And right behind them, the Abilene Kennel Club. They enjoy all things dog, believe it or not, but they have been active in helping to promote responsible dog ownership as well. I am a recent dog owner now, our dog G.
Sting Soccer Club, West Texas, Abilene coming through. It's the largest competitive soccer family who focuses on success for their athletes well beyond their soccer years. Serenity House is coming up now, another great place here in town.
Yes, it is, and they provide alcohol and drug prevention, substance and support services to Texas, and they've been doing it for 40 years.
I believe we need to check in now.
Yes, we do.
Yes, with
All right.
another one of our anchors, right?
Yes, we will head on over to Sean Humphrey, who's over by the U.S. Marines and the Toys for Tots donation. Sean, take it away.
Well, hey all, thank you again, Bert and Pete. Hey, front row seat. It's the best seat in the house. Thank you to my man Clark behind the camera. I gotta tell you, I've seen The Grinch about 7 times. I'm not sure how many times Christmas can be stolen, but having seen that green man this many times, I don't think it bodes well for our holiday. We've got about 22 days to figure it out, so hopefully we've got it figured out by then. There's been a lot of screaming, yelling, and excitement, and we're not quite done with the parade yet. And I gotta tell you as well, I heard Como la Flor, I heard Macarena, and I heard the Cha-Cha Slide. I'm not sure if any of those are Christmas songs, but we heard them and we had fun with them. And somehow they contributed to the Christmas spirit, and I hope we've been contributing to the Christmas spirit as well as you're watching this broadcast on your television screens. I'm gonna send it back to Bert and Pete, the Heat. Thank you again for having me with you. Back to you guys.
And we want to make sure that we give a shout out to the Abilene Cowboys youth football and cheer teams who passed by Sean as he was speaking with all of you.
Dias Children's Theater making their way through now. They create an accessible space for children of all ages to be educated by the performing arts.
The fine folks at Chicken Express.
Alrighty, coming up, we've got the Texas Ramblin' Red Roses, a part of the Red Hat Society. And they meet once a month for fun and adventure. They look like a fun group, so.
We are now going to head back over to meteorologist Chris Nation. He is again standing by the Toys for Tots donations and is joined by one of our brave service members from the United States Marine Corps. Chris, take it away, please, sir.
All right, so I kind of want to wrap this thing up, but we want to see, how did it go? How do you think it went tonight so far?
It was fun. We had a blast out here. We were just waving to people, saying Merry Christmas, having a good time. The Marines enjoyed it. We enjoy engaging with the community, and it was just a lot of fun for us.
Awesome. And so I think it was pretty good. Success, guys. I mean, it seems like a lot of the boxes are filled up. The guys seem like they're really happy, and it seems like the community really came together on this one. So I'm going to probably send it back to you guys, but it looks like the wrap-up on this is that it went pretty well. Make sure you give to your local community as well.
As you can see behind me right now, members of the Abilene High School Eagle Band and Gold Rush Drill Team. They've been entertaining audiences for, can you guess?
Over 100 years?
Almost.
Okay.
98 years.
Okay, I was close.
And they are certainly entertaining all the tens of thousands of people that are lined up along the parade route this evening. Also coming up, Abilene High Cheer. They're here with their varsity and junior varsity teams, along with their mascots, Champ and Champette.
And then, of course, the oldest marching band in the state of Texas.
The fun facts that you know,
Yes.
Keith.
The Abilene High School Eagle Band. Now, my kids played in this band their whole high school time. So,
That's when you became an honorary Eagle.
that's right, that's right. It's a great group of kids for sure.
And coming up behind the Abilene High Cheer and Marching Bands is the Abilene High School AFJROTC. They're part of Abilene High and the community since 1973.
Also, Carlos Benavides here. He just enjoys bringing smiles to kids and adults here at the parade, so he's a part of all the fun.
That's right.
Right.
Little sugar rush. And providing more snow is Midway Plumbing. They've been serving the big country with all of your plumbing needs for years.
Well, Elm Creek Lawn Care is making their way through. What a unique entrance to make. They're a veteran-owned and operated lawn care service and doing tricks and everything on these lawnmowers.
Absolutely. Susan gave me all the hard cards.
They're a great group of people too. Radio Eckies, great folks over there.
Yep, they're a brand new radio station broadcasting around the world.
That's right. They are on the World Wide Web, so check them out if you get a chance. All righty, looks like we maybe have some more. Is it more donations being dropped off? Maybe.
Yep, there are some more. There are some donations just dropped
off. Okay,
yep.
That's great.
I gotta say, I love the sombrero with the Christmas lights on it.
Very festive, right?
Very festive.
Yes.
Now here you go, as the slogan goes, eat more chicken. These are the folks from Chick-fil-A South Clack.
We have Abilene Wrecker Service coming through, been locally owned and operated since 2014. And they've got a couple of their trucks running through here. Abilene Wrecker Service. Looking good, guys. Looking good.
Now we have the good people from the Salvation Army. They are sharing God's love by serving others, a mission they've been carrying on for decades. And we have some more donations going on right now.
Dropping off some great donations again, all benefiting the Toys for Tots program here in the Big Country. All the toys that they raise stay right here. They're not shipped around the world or whatever. They stay right here in Abilene, and the Big Country as well. So it's good to see.
And here come the fine folks at the Collective Barber and Apothecary. It's a traditional barbershop located in the heart of downtown Abilene, and there they go. Here comes the Jokers Baseball Club. It's a travel baseball organization.
Got some happy kiddos on the back of that truck.
Oh, yes. Clark Griswold is coming.
Yeah, they're the Country Squire team. They raised money for Camp Abel at Buffalo Gap during the Buffalo Run Advantage Challenge, and I think they were spot on with the Griswold theme there, wouldn't you?
Truck dealership, and also CityLink. Here it comes. It's the public transit system for the city of Abilene.
Coming up on your screen here in just a few minutes, I think it's funny, the card that they give us here gives us a description of what we're talking about, right? And it's a Tequila's nightclub that's coming up. We're almost to them on the screen. And it says, an asterisk here, likely playing music. And let me just tell you, they throw a party, and there is no likely to it. They are definitely going to be playing some great jams. And Tequila's Nightclub likes to bring the party each and every year. And their float draws a lot of attention. They really throw a big party with it.
Oh, yes. And especially, you can hear the music.
Yeah.
But if we're able to see the view, there is a gentleman in a very big head costume.
Yes. I forget what they're called. They have a name, those giant heads, but...
Who I do not know, my good man. More donations coming in.
Tequila's Nightclub. Bringing that party tonight.
That's a great name, too.
Yeah, it is. There we go.
For over 8 years.
Now coming up on your screen is Thornton's Roofing Company. They specialize in both residential and commercial roofing.
Here comes Cornerstone Christian School. They've established a strong foundation in equipping their students to excel. And more horses. And here comes another football team, the Abilene Bucks Youth Football Team. It's the longest running youth football organization in the Key City, believe it or not.
Hey, happy group of kids there.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Pete, a little tired of the cold weather at the moment.
Oh, some more?
Yeah. From Knife Hand Pest Control.
We'll take a look at this donation coming in here from the Knife Hand Pest Control folks to the U.S. Marines for the Toys for Tots. Big thank you to them. Atmos Energy is now coming up, and Atmos is the country's largest natural gas only distributors. So if you've got gas running in your home, Atmos Energy is likely the one that's providing it for you.
Very true. And always remember, before you dig, to call Atmos.
Gymnastics Sports Center is coming through. They're the only USA gymnastics sanctioned program in the Big Country. Merry Christmas to y'all. Talk about a rhinoceros there. I almost thought it was the Abilene Zoo, but no, it's rhino lining that's coming through right now. A local shop for truck owners in Abilene. That's huge.
Well, my friend Pete the Heat Garcia, that may just about do it for this evening.
I think so too. I want to say thanks to Keep Abilene Beautiful and the street sweeping crew that is about to make their way through here, keeping Abilene beautiful by cleaning everything up and inspiring others to provide a sustainable environment. And of course, following them throughout the city here, throughout the Keep Abilene Beautiful folks are the street sweepers and all that good stuff. So
absolutely,
yeah.
We want to thank them. We also want to thank the brave men and women of the Abilene Police Department
yes.
who were out here making sure this could go off without a hitch and that everyone stayed safe and had a good time. We also want to thank the city of Abilene, of course, for helping to make this possible. We also want to thank the big country as a whole, as people from all over the big country come down to the key city to celebrate the beginning of the Christmas season. It's really been a privilege to be a part of this for the second year in a row with my guy, Pete the Heat Garcia. Any final thoughts, Pete?
Well, I also want to say thank you to all of you watching at home right now that weren't able to get out here and be a part of this. Hopefully we provided some good entertainment for you tonight and all the wonderful floats that came through.
I hope so. And
Yeah.
again, I apologize for the bit of a runny nose. It's cold out here. If you were out here, you certainly know what I'm talking about. However, still probably a little warmer than last year.
Yeah.
On behalf of Pete the Heat Garcia, Sean Humphrey, Chris Nation, our whole team that was out here putting on this production, I'm Bert Sempierre. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. We hope you and your family have a safe and joyous season.
Have a great night, everybody.